Ada for prioritizing work over my partner's flat tire panic? I work remotely 2 days weekly, and today is one. My partner's workday ends at 4 p.m., while mine finishes at 5:30 p.m. Today, when my partner got home around 4:15 p.m., she called me right after entering to tell me she left her car on and asked if I could drive it to Tire Center TC since one of the tires is flat. For those unfamiliar, TC provides free inflation and repairs for non-sidewall tire issues. Without hesitation, I agreed, as it's just a 5-minute drive round trip, meaning I could take a quick 15-minute break from work. I took her car there, and the attendant inflated 3 tires, but for the 4th tire, the machine wouldn't release air. I observed him check with a manual gauge, and then he came to the car window to tell me that the tire was below 15 psi, so he couldn't inflate it. He mentioned they weren't too busy and could repair the tire after a wait. About half an hour, I asked if he could add a bit of air, so my partner could return later, but he said it was practically flat. I called my partner to give her an update. My plan was to see whether I should drive back home or if she wanted to come get it. Since the wait time was short, although it could exceed 2 hours during busy periods, I could also set an appointment while I was there. However, before I could finish explaining, she insisted I stay and wait for it. Despite her being off work already, I told her I really needed to get back to my work, which made her really upset. I asked the TC attendant to clarify what essentially flat meant, and he confirmed I was at 13 psi. I checked with him to ensure that driving at home wouldn't damage the tire rim, and told my partner I would be back in about 5 minutes. While driving home, I received several texts, including, "I'll just have you drop me off at work tomorrow, and my car can just sit in the fucking driveway." I didn't see those until I got home. When I walked in, I tried to clarify the situation again. I hadn't even mentioned yet that it wasn't entirely flat, but she refused to listen, saying she wouldn't entertain anything I had to say for the next week and that I had ruined everything. I can't recall every word exchanged, but I remember telling her she was acting childish and eventually said, "Fine, you'll return there and we'll have to work until 8 p.m. tonight." To which she replied, "Good, I don't want to see you." I did head back to TC and started drafting this post while waiting. Respond to some common questions. We have a portable air compressor that takes about 5 minutes to inflate one tire and is stored in her car's trunk. Handling vehicle-related tasks is my responsibility. Each time she has asked me to inflate her tires, I have done it. Additionally, during my last tire inflation, I informed her she needed to visit TC after work, ASAP, since my work wraps up at 5:30 and TC closes at 6 to get that tire checked for damage, as it loses air faster than the others. She usually manages discretionary expenses, so if replacing a tire was needed, repairs are free at TC, and she would have to weigh the options. TC is located in the opposite direction from home, which is likely why she didn't stop there on her way back from work. She didn't take my car to TC because we only have one key for it, and I forgot to take it out of my pocket before leaving. No, she doesn't usually act like this all the time.